So yes, I'm Karen Thibodeau, and I'm responsible for the writing and the producing and co-directing with two wonderful people, Lynn Hamrick and Jay Miles. And it is drawn off of the years in the late 70s and 80s when my former husband, he has passed away now, God rest his soul, what a man. When we ran, or actually when the cafe, motel, a 20 fruit tree orchard, and a 150-year-old house ran our lives. Oh, plus our daughter, of course, who was born just as we were getting the cafe. And she was born in Santa Fe, but she grew up in Pilar. She was born in the natural birthing room in Santa Fe Hospital. On Father's Day. So I'll just confess that I came to Pilar out of an urban environment and knowing nothing about living in nature. Although I've been in Santa Fe for 10 years, so that was a good introduction. But this was really out there. And my beloved Susan Karp is here today, my dearest friend in Pilar. And she was, I think she was the first person that I met and one of my first hippies. I just hadn't really gotten, close to hippies before. I noticed that, her hands were really, they were actually, had black streaks. And she was wearing the classic blue jean skirt, that goes to to your ankles. And she's really sweet. But I kept wondering, how come? And am I going to live here and my hands are going to be dirty like that too? Or the people here just don't bathe, or what happens? But I was invited to their house where they lived without running water. Half the house had fallen in because it had no roof. They were the most wonderful hosts. They hauled their water from the spring, that's halfway down in the Rio Grande Gorge still. And we just had a wonderful tea time. And I realized, if you don't have running water, you just can't, and a wood-burning stove, you just can't wash up every single day and get everything sparkling clean. And shortly, I was in the same position with a wood stove in the cafe that my husband installed, and splitting wood, learning what that was like, and getting my hands dirty too. So, all through this process then, like 10 years later, I was so in love with Pilar, I could barely leave it. I was just in tears, and I was camping out in the gorge campground as often as I could with my daughter, just to be close to the river. So, Stephen Kilburn, who now still has his pottery business in Pilar, will share some of his memories. And oh yes, I'll confess, maybe I made 500 pies, I don't know, in this huge Kenmore oven where the thermostat didn't work. So you just stuck your hand in and said, okay, that's the right temperature. And then you watched it to see it didn't bubble over, and you pulled it out before. And great adventures. So Steve, go ahead.
Okay, so actually I met Susan early on too. I think Joel was maybe one of the first people I met. So I came to Santa Fe in '72 after college. I graduated in ceramics and painting. But I'd read the Milagro Beanfield War, and a lot of us in Santa Fe were pretty hype about maybe going out to one of these little villages. And I, on a visit to Taos from Santa Fe, at that time I was apprehensive of ever coming to Taos because of all the rumors of violence and that stuff. But I survived, and on my way back to Santa Fe, I pulled off the road in Pilar and saw this little house that was for sale. And I called and asked about it. I don't know why, because I didn't have any money, but a few years later I did have some money, and my wife and I bought the house in '78, and we moved into it. It was a 1,200 square foot house. It was somewhere between 5 and 3 acres. the man who sold it said, "You're just buying what's in between these fences." It turned out it was actually 2.5 acres. But we divided the house in half and lived in half, and I made pots in the other half. But then it just took 3 years to get a telephone, which was kind of a surprise because I was coming from civilization and went to the phone company and said, "I want a telephone," and they said, "We don't have any. There are 3 8-party lines." And I said, "No, don't, I'm an American citizen. I went to college. I get a telephone." But they didn't give me one. But 3 years later, I did get one, and it was a private line. So what I thought was, since this is the last night, I thought I would just talk about a few of the wonderful people that I've met over the years in Pilar. One of the first people I met was Marvin. And Marvin was the unofficial mayor of Pilar. Marvin, some of the pictures that you saw, we had a 60th birthday party for Marvin. That's why I had on a white wig in the picture. But Marvin used to ride around in his Chevy pickup. He didn't wear a shirt, and he wore a bathrobe sometimes. He had on gym shorts, running shoes, sunglasses, and a drink. And he went around Pilar, made sure everything was copacetic. But the good thing was, when I met Marvin, he would invite you into his house, and he would cook you a hamburger, give you a drink. His house was set up like a bar, and he was just a wonderful guy. He, I was pretty assured that I would at least be able to eat if I moved to Pilar. And one of the other people that I met, he was a minor character at the time. His name was Ken Brown. And he was from Ohio, and I spent part of my childhood in Ohio, so I think I understand Ohio people. He was a bit more of a hillbilly than what I claim to be. But Ken drove a Peterbilt truck, a semi. I never had met anybody who drove a semi before for a personal vehicle. And he used to go up and down the street with the road, which was dirt at the time, and he kicked up a lot of dust. And one day he stopped in when I first came there, and you don't know people when you move into one of these villages. You don't know who's who. And he apologized for kicking up all the dust and ruining our laundry. And I thought that was nice of a rough guy, And then on his way out, he said, "Oh, by the way, can I borrow some money?" I said, okay, there are two theories on loaning money. One is you give somebody the money and you never see them again. And the other theory is that you give them the money and they keep coming back. Ken actually paid me back, which people told me that was quite a change for Ken. I don't know why. Maybe it was the Ohio brotherhood. And then another person of note is John Law. Now he's in the play, so I can't say too much about John. But John lived where the swinging bridge is, just south of Pilar. If you look way back up in there, there's a little house. That's where John Law lived. John was an old cowboy. He grew up in Espanola. I bought the house in Pilar from John's brother. John had two brothers, Stanley and Bear Track. And Stanley's widow sold me the house in Pilar. But John, when I got divorced about 10 years after moving to Pilar, John used to come around and give me advice on women. John had a heart condition and wasn't able to serve in the Second World War, so he was one of the only men in Santa Fe, he told me. He had a lot of stories about that. And he had the distinction of being the only Anglo on the Truchas land grant. And at that time, Truchas was a pretty not friendly community. But John said he never had trouble, never at all. And John gave me one of the best quotes of my life, maybe. He said that you have to be sure that the screwing you're getting is worth the screwing you're taking. Not all of the good times are over in Pilar. This morning I was at the gym, and Melissa, who's here tonight, she's a current resident of Pilar. She came up and told me that two of our neighbors had gotten in an argument, and the gentleman involved had mulched the woman's phone. And Melissa's younger, and I thought mulching was maybe some technological thing that you do with a phone, like you steal the information. So I got a puzzled look on my face, and she said, no, he threw it in a mulcher. So the good times aren't over. And you're going to love to play. It's a lot of fun.
No one knows when they're gonna go. Nobody does. Why, my old compadre Diego, he was just walking along down there by the river, over there, right over there. He's going along the road, a skunk comes out. He doesn't see it till he sees it. It gets him real good, but I mean, it's just a skunk. But he goes down, he was so shocked. Ah, pobre compadre Diego. The medic said it was his heart. Ay, that pinchy skunk stopped Diego's heart. Pobre compadre Diego, done. Skunked. Ay, we were in the war together. We grew up here. We did everything together. Fishing, drinking, the girls, nights by the river. Ooh. To think you can come through a whole war just to get skunked in your own backyard. Hijo, pero así es la vida. That's life. La chingada. That's why you need a little hoop-de-doo. A little amor. I do. Pues yes, sir. That's my Marie. She warms things up. So in the morning, I just wait for my Marie. Nighttime, I listen for my compadre Diego. I wait for him, like I used to, like old times. I just sit here, see who shows up. I got my coffee, got my Pilar up there, coffee here, my morning sunshine. What more can you want? Huh? Maybe a nice abrazo from Marie. Ooh, that would be too much. Ay, Dios mío. Maybe just a nice big rainbow trout.
Great day in the morning. Ooh, I turn on that oven, it gets so hot in my kitchen, I kept thinking about you.
Ah, now you're talking.
And how cool it is up here on your porch.
There's always room for you on my porch, querida. Marie, you got peaches in your cheeks this morning, mi dulcinea.
That's because I've been down in the orchard picking peaches. I gotta get my pies going. I gotta get my art set up. Posters up all over town. My art on stage at last for the world to see.
Huh?
Now I know why it was in the car for me to leave Vegas.
To meet me. Send me a piece of pie.
Henry, if you want to eat peach pie, you got to come to my art open.
Well, of course, mi Dulcinea. You're my favorite artista, and that's my favorite pintura. What? Palm trees.
Before Vegas, we had a Florida time, so I see ocean and palm trees everywhere, even right here in the desert.
That's like me with La Pilar. The mountain over there, you know, she follows me or I follow her.
Someday, I'm gonna paint palm trees that talk. They'll talk to everyone, and folks everywhere will buy my paintings.
Well,
maybe even today.
You like to use that, what's that word, cerulio?
Cerulean blue.
Marie, you put the spark of cerulean blue in Pilar.
Henry, you are the spark of Pilar.
Marie, you stole my heart. You know, if it wasn't for you, you gave me my lugar en el mundo, my Motel Palace, room 1, and my lugar here in el mundo, the porch.
Oh, that's why we're here, to do for each other. That looks like it needs a little touch-up.
Are those sheep on, you know,
Sheep by the beach? No,
Yeah.
those are little waves coming in. Needs a little more cerulean.
Hey, Mom. We rented room 4.
Milagro!
I know, right? But it's been so long. Where are the sheets?
Utility room.
I look, they're not there.
Open your eyes, maybe closet there.
Marie, the painting's good for business.
Oh, Henry, I gotta go check that oven. Dang thing is so old, you don't know what the temp is. You just gotta stick your hand in and pray.
Take my hand and check my temp, would you?
Henry, un poquito, mi querido, un poquito, mi querido, para ti, 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 para ti, 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 ti. Mi chiquito hermosito, ven conmigo, al río, mi bonito, al río, mi bonito. Oh, Henry, the pies. Would you come on down and give me a hand at the house? Por favor.
Marie's got the sweetest peachy hands there are. Ay, mi querida Marie. I'll be right back. I gotta go help Marie. Ay, esa rosa de mi vida, mi querida Marie. Honey, I'm coming.
Ginger, get your butt in here. What good does it have in a sister? This counter's a mess. What do you think I am, your maid? Okay, I gotta clean the coffee pot, put in the roast, put out the garbage. Oh, and pies. Ma said she'd make peach pies.
Now look at you, little miss, hustle your butt.
Well, I just did the sheets in room 4. You can at least sweep. It's Ma's art day. She wants her canvases set up. She wants this place spanking clean.
Well, she could just come and spank me then, because I don't do nothing till I've had my coffee, and you know that.
Oh, I know that.
I'm gonna ask Ma for a commission for selling her art. That's how it's done.
She's your mom. You'd think her own flesh and blood daughter would have some consideration.
I have got my consideration right here in my coffee cup.
Yeah, you know you're drinking old coffee, right?
I'm aware that it's the worst coffee on earth, but it's getting my starter going. Now leave me alone and let me get my pretties on.
has to.
But you know what? It's 7:10 in the morning, and I'm ready to whack you with anything I can get my hands on. Now just leave me alone.
You are just hoping that John Law's going to walk in here and you can have him all to yourself, no other customers to get in the way because you are just obsessed with John Law.
John Law, that old geezer.
Ginge, he's your age, and make sure your lipstick's on straight.
He's so not my age. He's 10 years older, and besides, I can't stand him. Always wearing the same old coveralls, no sense of style.
You know what? I've seen you looking at him sideways, you know, that way you do when you're trying to figure out a man.
You know, he's been coming here for a coon's age. What makes you think I'm all of a sudden interested in John Law?
Because there's a full moon coming tomorrow and it's going to be in Scorpio. And I know you miss Scorpio. You can't resist a full moon. I see it in your eyes and in your lipstick.
I mean, Ruby, can't a girl have a little fun? Here we are, 15 miles from nowhere. And what's up the road? Taos. That dang town is so small, if you sneeze driving through it, you miss it.
You have perfume on too?
You know what? I can't stand him. He's a Texan.
Yeah.
None of your business.
Oh.
You know what? John Law did talk to me yesterday when I was going down to the
thought
house.
so.
When I was taking the cash down to the house.
Oh, he was gonna rob you.
He didn't know I had cash. He just wanted to talk to me. He told me that he liked my new hair color. I thought that was real nice of him. You know, since we've taken on this hotel, that's the first time that he's made a personal overture. And he is a nice man, even if he is a Texan.
Oh. I knew it! Sisters in love, sisters in love.
You shut up. You shut up. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Okay, what are you two gonna do on a date? Well, go up to the mic, come on. Let's see, take a stroll by the river. You're both too old to do anything.
You shut up. You shut up. You gotta jump all over it.
Girls, my girls, what is going on? I can hear your voices clear down at the house.
Ruby's picking on me.
I'll tell you. Tweet, tweet, gingers in love. A skinnamarink-a-dink.
Shut up. Shut up.
I love
But you listen on me all the time.
Oh, Ruby's got a date. Ruby's got a... Not Ruby. I have plenty of dates. Ginger's got a date.
Oh,
She's
she
got
does.
A...
Oh, tell.
She's
up.
putting on makeup and she's getting all...
Shut up. Shut up.
Ginger's got a...
Put a rag in it. Shut up.
Girls, how dare you spoil my art day? Behaving like two little brats. Come on, girls. Grown women spitting at each other. I will do it. I will send you to your room. Now, ladies, if you don't mind, a little assistance would set up. Oh, good Lord, this table needs help. You call this clean? Come on, girls. It's my big day, my show. Posters up all over. It's in the newspaper. Ruby, get your ponies moving.
You know, I told Ginger to get on. Now she gets on it. Before she was doing her makeup.
She's picking on me all the time, Mom.
And Mom, she wants a commission.
A commission?
But-
I will charge you $2 from now on. Ginger, get your pretty ass in gear.
I'm feeling delicate today, Mom.
Oh, and who wants a commission?
Oh, Mom, this is my favorite fruit bowl.
Oh, Ruby, the correct term is still.
Yeah, you don't know nothing, Ruby.
Oh, Ginger's got a little panties in a wad over John.
You shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear it anymore.
You think you've never been in love before, huh? 2 husbands later. Shut up! I can't take you anymore.
You're such a horrible person.
Get down to the house and say sorry. Oh, Ruby, apologize. Good
Oh, I'm
heavens.
so sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm going to throw your ass down the well.
Ginger, Ruby, stop! Oh, God, if I wasn't here, you'd both be dead by now. A commission, what is next? Marie Ganley, artist.
Yesterday afternoon, I sure enough went to her art show just to see that Marie smile and get a piece of pie. I got 2 pieces because not too many people came. I don't know about art. Color, that's a good thing. Here in Pilar, we got the river. That's river color. Sometimes green, sometimes brown. Listen. Okay. We got blue like the sky. One time at sunset, all pink. Pilar Mountain, sky, the clouds, all pink, purple, pink, orange, rosa, blanca. You should have seen it. If I could have painted it, really, all I know is how to make Marie smile. Ooh, how she did. She took me in her arms, mi querida linda. Our time in life, smiles, put all the wrinkles in the right places. If I close my eyes, I can see her. Perdóname. I'll take a nap.
Ma was so excited.
Well, the tourists came, that made 5.
And John Law.
Yeah, but he's just being nice. He's no art buyer.
You never know.
Yeah, you know.
Make some coffee, please.
Make your own damn coffee.
I've got a headache, please.
All right, but you owe me.
Yeah, who cleaned the countertops last night?
Oh, honey, you just cleaned the Stewart oven.
And the coffee pots.
So?
So, I think Mom was expecting to sell everything.
Well, Uncle Henry bought one.
Did not.
Did so?
No, you were in the kitchen. She gave it to him.
Oh, that one of her and the palm trees,
That
right?
very one to decorate his room.
You know what? Maybe we should have done one of our acts. That would have drawn attention.
No, this ain't no Las Vegas. Besides, our costumes don't look so good anymore.
Well, neither do we.
Oh, speak for yourself.
You know, it's just that Mom was so excited.
I know, and then she sat here all afternoon and only the postman came in.
And she got so quiet.
Oh, no. Do you think her art is any good?
I don't know.
I really like this palm tree picture. Reminds me of our time in Florida.
I'll always remember that Florida time.
It was a great summer. Oh, quite a change from Las Vegas.
You know what, hon? You got the memory of a sieve.
Oh, watch your mouth.
It was an entire year. There was a hurricane, and then Ma said it's back to the desert where you don't get knocked off the earth.
Oh, yeah, well, I forgot the windy parts. I just like to remember sitting in the sand under the palm trees. Oh, listening to the ocean waves and getting a tan.
Ginger,
Huh.
how about we hide some of Ma's paintings, and when she comes in, she'll think we sold them.
That's a good idea. Where should we hide them?
The basement.
No, the basement's flooded, remember? John Law's coming tomorrow to fix the leaky valve.
I bet.
The well house.
No. Hey, I got it. Under the bed in room 2. It never rents because the toilet squeals.
Yes! Well, I do.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You know, I really like this ocean one. I'd buy this one.
Where are you going with my precious art? It's so.
Oh, Ma, we were just rearranging because we had an idea.
Well, I got an idea too. Unhand my art and sit you down. I got some important news to share with y'all. I've been thinking about it night after night, even before today, before my very poorly attended art show. You know, when we set foot here 5 years ago, I thought country living would be a big relief from big city life, and I'd have time to paint. But you know, this place gives me more running around than any place I've ever lived. If it isn't bake the pies, it's change the motel sheets, or fix the leaking roof, or the toilets clogged, or, I don't know, the well pump goes out. This last winter got me aching in my bones. Girls, I have seen the light.
But Mama, you're going to fall in love and retire.
No, girls, we're gonna put the real switcheroo. We are leaving town. We're heading south. Bisbee girls, Bisbee, where they need art. Where there's people, not like this podunk place, where there's 90 people on the voting rolls, but 50 of them vote because the rest of them is ghosts. That's the truth. My Pilar love affair is done. No more pies for this lady. Girls, the sun is rising on our horizon. An artist gotta find herself. So we are getting out of town. We're selling this here cafe and everything with it.
Hallelujah! Praise the Lord and amen!
Hey there, Miss Ginger. It is always good to see you, dear. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I got something I need to tell you.
Yeah?
I was walking past my lilac bushes, and for some reason they made me think of you. Must be those pretty lavender eyes.
Oh, John.
Just like Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, John.
Oh my, I'm gonna have to be stepping along, but I'll be back later this week and work on that valve.
You can work on my valve, John Law.
Oh, well, I'll think about that. Okay.
Rudy, shut up! I don't want to go to your Bisbee, Mom!
Oh, John and Ginger sitting in a tree.
I can't stand you, Ruby!
Baby, baby, what's what you want? Go to hell, Ruby.
Bisbee. That might just feel good. I gotta put my jacket on.
Hello? Anybody here? I get a cup of coffee? Swin, come Pull up a stool.
Steve, let's just go.
Honey, the door's open.
Because 10 years ago, someone forgot to lock it.
The sign says for sale. That means business.
Steve, no one's here. Hey, look at those paintings.
You know, this place reminds me of my grandpa's place and how that little farm of his saved us in hard times. You know what to do. Hey, I got a hunch.
Steve, I'm cold.
I bet they got hot coffee.
Steve, this is not your grandpa's. This is not anywhere.
We got that right, little lady.
See, told you they mean business.
Yeah, the rain is cold, but the coffee's hot.
We'll take 2.
To go?
Right. Oh, little lady, let yourself get a sit down. There's no need to hurry. That rain is just hiding sunshine.
You got any eats?
Yeah. We got roast beef sandwiches and Stewart's.
Stewart's.
Yeah, they're frozen sandwiches. We put them in this little hot box here, heat them up. We've got tuna salad and cheese melt-away. What would you like?
Roast beef for me and a Stewart tuna for my honey.
Steve, cheese?
All right, make that make that tuna and cheese.
I'll do that.
You got anything else?
One cafe to go.
I'll take the cafe for dessert with those paintings.
Oh, mister, it's my ma's paintings. You're gonna have to talk to her, but I would certainly consider your mental capacity first.
Well, at least somebody's got some sense.
I'm Steve Bordeaux, and I'm dead serious, and I'm sane.
Mister, it's my ma that's selling the whole shebang. We got a 100-year-old house made out of dirt. We got apple trees that turn out apples the size of marbles. We got leaky roofs everywhere, a cold motel, and this here cafe. Ma is set on going to Bisbee. As a matter of fact, she's coming up with a fresh peach pies in just a moment. You can meet her then, and you all can discuss, and you can meet my stinking sister, Ruby.
Well, she is sure nursing that tomato juice.
Honey, that's a nice Bloody Mary, I know.
I heard that. This is Ruby's famous Bloody Mary mix. She calls it Sangre de Maria. Would you like one sangre?
No, thank
You
you.
don't want to miss out now.
Peach for the peachy ones. Well, how are you? Good morning. We love customers. Try my pie. Ginger, bring some forks and plates.
Mom, they came in here for lunch. This is Steve Bordeaux and his little sweetie, Sue Ann. They're orphans in the storm.
Pleased to meet all of you.
Oh, yeah. And they even ordered sandwiches. They ordered a Stewart's. And one more thing. Well, I'll let Steve tell you. Steve, this is my ma, Marie.
Marie, pleasure, we got it.
All right. And if you're interested, I'm Ruby, the baby sister, and Ginger always forgets me.
Ruby! And this here's Sue Ann.
He always forgets me. I'm just her.
And you're the finest her I ever met, and you know it. Marie, I think you got a blazing hot feeling.
All right. Mom, last night I had a dream of a man who arrived out of nowhere
Ruby, stop interrupting.
and built me a castle.
Ladies, talk about auspicious. I've been looking everywhere for a blazing hot deal like this. I grew up on my grandpa's farm, and right now I feel like I'm standing in my grandma's kitchen.
Steve, this is not your grandma's. This here's a 2-bit cafe. No offense, really.
Sue Ann, there's more here than meets the eye.
That's him. That's him from my dream, my castle dream, mister. You're going to build me a castle in Bisbee?
Let the man
What?
talk.
Little lady, I would if I could.
Hey, Steve, how about a sangre?
No, I gotta drive.
Oh,
But Sue Ann,
No, really, thank you.
Well, let me know if y'all get thirsty.
Truly, mister, if you take on this here cafe, it'd be like a dream come true, like Ruby's castle dream.
Oh, you see, I really am clairvoyant. Ha! Damn it, Mama, we got our castle right here. We got a dump right here. You're saying that because you're sweet on John Noir.
Oh, girls.
He's gonna make an offer. We talked plans.
Girls, John Law ain't gonna make any offer in my book. All he's got in the whole world is that little tar paper so-called cabin on an acre up the road.
And a hay barn and 50 head of cattle. Oh, speaking
Hey, Miss
of.
Got to talk to you. That turn-off valve down there, it's got to be replaced, I'm sorry to say. I turned it off manually, but I'm going to be in Taos tomorrow. I could get the parts, and then I could come back later in the week and just fix you up.
Oh, thank you, John.
Well, and I forgot, I'm gonna bring my pump over and I'm gonna clear all that water out of your basement. I think it's that leach field of yours that ain't working. And there's a frog pond down there, Miss Marie. I gotta tell you, I think if you started selling waterside dining, I think you could make some extra money.
Well, Steve, sounds like your cafe's afloat.
Sue-Ann, it's gonna be ours, our Cafe Castle.
No worries, Steve. I'm gonna pump it out. Till then, no swimming. Okay, buddy?
My hero,
Oh, Ginger, I don't care about hay or cows. Mr. Bordeaux, we will get that basement in tip-top shape. I like the way you put your words. I can tell you're talking real.
Mr. Bordeaux, I had this dream and I just gotta tell you.
always have
Oh,
dreams.
girls, the man is trying to speak.
Listen, the rain's turned off. Oh my God, it's a sign. And there's a rainbow. Oh.
You bet that's a sign, because when I pulled in here, I said to Sue-Ann, that sign looks mighty interesting. Specifically, if it means house, orchard, 4-unit motel, cafe and art show by the Rio Grande River. Prune that orchard, bring it back, throw up some paint, maybe a new sign. I do believe I can negotiate with SBA. That's my friendly Small Business Administration. Yes, ladies, I do believe you and me, we should talk business.
My dream is getting to Bisbee. I was too hot for Vegas. Florida was just saying, Pilar's pretty, but no dice. I gotta get to Bisbee before I die so I can paint and become a famous artist. You girls are welcome to come with me if you want, but I'm ready to go.
Woo, Mama, no. Hallelujah. I don't want to go to Old Bisbee, Ma.
Well, you know what? I will be up next weekend. It turns out I'm no greenhorn in business. Sue-Ann and I, we just got finished running a collection agency in Flagstaff. That's Arizona. We sold it. Be a pleasure to flip burgers in the country. I'll run some figures by the SBA. We'll get back to you, right, Sue-Ann?
Steve, this is your deal, but yes, I'll come with you.
Well, you folks just made my day. Girls, a toast to this wonderful man. I bet he's holding a royal flush. When you all come back, you can see some more of my art.
I look forward to the occasion. Come on, Sue-Ann, we got bids to make happen.
Oh, Ma, I love you so much. I gotta start praying. Hey, they didn't even pay for their sandwiches.
Heck, if these girls are going to Bisbee, I might just get off this porch. Bisbee, I see it now. I'm in the pool with my feet on one of those pink flamingo floaty things. Ruby on one side in her pink red bathing suit. Ginger on the other with her sunflower sun hat. Marie under her paraguas, her pink parasol, doing a watercolor of me floating with the girls. I could die of love, sin duda. I step out of the pool. I give Marie my hand. She takes my hand por un poquito. Oh, I'll leave Diego a note. He always liked the girls. He'll understand. Me? I got a pack.
Sangre de Maria. Sangre de Maria.
Muddy waters, oh my soul. Muddy waters make me whole. Rise me up from the deep. My soul to keep. Muddy waters, oh my soul. Muddy waters make me
I don't feel like singing Mama Sighs, I lost my voice.
Oh.
She just got that John Law feeling.
Oh, come to Mama, honey, come to Mama. Oh.
Ladies! Why the muddy waters? We're not in church.
Oh, I got all this sentimental feelings.
Come on, we gotta give you a proper send-off. You're gonna be rocking out in Bisbee. Hey, is it true you were showgals in Las Vegas? Queens of the scene, right, Ruby?
Well, we were in the front lineup at Bigby's strip mall, and Mom played the blackjack till she got too good.
What do you mean? We did a whole season, that Ritzy Golden Nugget, baby, and I was in front. I was a frontliner.
Yeah, that's because you kissed up to that mobster schnoz of a director.
We were hoofing and ain't she sweet, and they stuck you in the back, Ruby. Too bad.
Oh, you were off stage.
Because I was just waiting to come on.
Oh, sugar baby.
Oh, that's my name. Use it, don't abuse it. Oh, ain't she sweet? See her walking down the street. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet?
Woo!
It was real nice, I was there.
Yeah, well, you got the wrong moves, Ginger.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
Let's see.
Okay.
Ain't she sweet? See her walking down the street. Now ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Oh, ain't she nice? Look her over once or twice. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she nice? Just take a look in her direction. Me, oh my, ain't that perfection? Ain't that kind of neat? Oh, I tell you, she's so sweet. Oh, ain't she sweet? Jenny walking down the street. Now ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet?
You were so schnockered. You rolled right off the stage.
I was in the front. I was a frontliner.
Oh, you were in the front, all right. You were right in front of Frankie Moreno's lap with nothing on, but I had pasties.
Yeah, they fell off and you used that cheap-ass glue.
Oh, the mob loved us. They were throwing olives from their martinis. Everyone especially loved me.
Oh, you think those are olives? They were throwing their shoes at you, Doc.
Oh, monkey's ass! Those were dollar bills!
Yeah, well, we could have been rich, huh, Mom?
Oh, we could have been dead.
Oh, my God. We had to leave town mostly because of Ma, because she was taking out of the house too often.
Yeah, well.
Well, hell, it all bought this here cafe.
Yeah,
Oh,
well.
Ginger the Binger.
Oh, Ruby the tits.
Oh, girls, I'm gonna tie you up. Get over here, Ginger.
I don't want to go to Old Bisbee. I just want John Law to walk in that door right now, Mama. Oh, dreamers. Stop it.
What to do? Do I want to go? People here are such good folks.
They really are, Mom. We don't want to go.
Look who's here. Well, Miss Ginger, I guess maybe I should feel a little sad, but I have come here to give you a right good send-off and a little bouquet for you.
John, they're beyond beautiful.
Oh, turn off down the pump like John Law.
Yeah, those are just some garden flowers I have and some plumbing parts.
Oh, they're so beautiful. Oh, yeah.
Well, that was so sweet of you, John Law. Whatever am I thinking? I'm never going to make it as an artist. I'll just be nobody in Bisbee. The girls and I will just grow old, get rheumatism, and die.
We're packed to go, okay?
Your patch, Miss Maria, I'll help you unpack.
Yes, John, yes. All this place needs is some decent help. I mean, John and I talked about it. We could have a Coke machine over there, bands on the weekends, right?
Right.
And that hot dog, the heating up machines like that, and a jukebox, right, John?
Right.
Right.
You know, it was Miss Ginger and me on those early morning walks. She's got ideas.
Oh, I know that. Ginger's always got ideas.
Yes, ma'am, and it kind of sets a man to dreaming. But hey, early bird gets the worm, and Mr. Steve, felicitations to you.
Thank you, John. Hey, Marie, I got a contract right here in my pocket. But first, I'd like to say I'm interested in this here fine art. People drop by today, and they know good art when they see it. Right, Sue-Ann?
Yes, yes they did, and they walked around the tables and smiled.
Oh, they'd just be nice.
Nice is good.
Well, I suppose.
Miss Marie, your art to me is like the sun coming up every morning.
Really is, Mom?
Yeah. But right now, I need to get back down there to that basement. So if you all could just excuse me.
Oh, here we go again.
Marie, tell me, this one a self-portrait?
Oh, yes, you know, when I put a little lipstick on and touch up my hair some, and I drew those teeth in with pencil. I like the way those teeth came out.
I like the palm tree background.
Oh, well, thank you kindly.
Marie, if you'll just sign this here letter of agreement, I'll buy this art and all others with my personal funds.
The whole show?
And cafe, art show, old house, anything else you're willing to sell. I'll tell you, SBA loves me. Can't beat the price. Got the down payment right here in my pocket.
So you're saying you'll buy my art too? I said blackjack.
Sure thing. So what about that one?
Very nice.
You know, Marie, we need your art here to commemorate your time. Give it some atmosphere. Tell the customers about the rich history of the place and about you.
All right, Mr. Steve, all right, I'm pulling myself together. Great day in the morning. Holy cow, for crying out loud. Give me those papers.
Great day in the morning and hallelujah! And praise the Lord and amen yourself!
Hey, I got good news. That frog pond is gone, Miss Marie. No more waterside dining. That leach field is working.
Well, that is great news.
Yeah.
Thank
and
you, John.
You're the lucky one. All that water just drained out.
And
Yes,
that
it did.
valve?
Well, the valve, it's okay. But I tell you, before I go back, I just got to say, you folks have been so kind. I'm going to have wonderful memories of all of you. And I'm going to wish you the very best. Yeah, could you bring me that valve, Miss Marie, and that water pump over there?
Sure thing, John Law.
Well, sure is nice.
And bless you.
All right. Let's see, there we go.
Dear Lord, you never know who's going to come in the door. Steve, my good luck man, for sure you are the one to have this place. You and Sue-Ann. All right, girls, pile in. We got to go. It's a drive.
Come on.
Hola, Marie.
Oh, I will. Hallelujah, I say.
I got all my things back, todas mis cosas. It's not much. It shouldn't have fit in the back, no problema.
Oh, Steve, would you put those suitcases on the roof and tie them down?
Sure thing.
Ay, que Dios mío. I almost was about to walk into those waters, mi rio. I start to cry. I saw her. La Virgen, Mother Mary, el Espíritu de Pilar. In her blue gown with stars of the night sky. She waves to me. So I know I can go. Well, where'd I put my suitcase?
Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Henry. Henry.
I'm right here.
I'm going to cry.
Me too. I never thought I'd see the day.
Oh, I mean to say, I got all caught up with my packing and the art show and everything. Oh, Henry.
You need un poquito?
Oh, no. Henry, I don't know how to say this. It's just not going to work out. Thank you for all the un poquitos and for watching over us. I'm so, so sorry.
Mia, I'm sorry too. This place is my home. Es la casa de mi alma, de la Virgen. But for you...
Oh, Henry, the girls and I talk.
I know. Leaving this place, it makes you want to talk.
Oh, I feel so bad, Henry. I can't say sorry enough.
No. Be sorry now and be sad now because when we get to Disney, we're not going to be sad anymore. We're going to be afloat.
Oh, I don't know how to say this.
Well, I mean, I'm not too good with words like at times like this, but I always wanted you to know.
Henry, we shared all those cups of coffee, all those times on the porch, all those feelings. But right now, in this moment, there's just no room. We can't take you. There's not 1 inch of space with the girls and all our belongings and all. Not even if we tied you to the roof.
What? Are my ears working? Not room for me? Your old amigo, your hermano? Marie!
Oh, I know what I said. There's nothing I can do about it now. You gotta stay here. This valley, this Pilar, this porch. It's you, Henry. And we'll ride. I'll keep you always, always just right here.
Oh, Marie. Okay. I'll go to the porch. La Virgen knows it all. She wasn't waving me away. I got it wrong. I'm supposed to stay. Pero siempre, Marie. Right here.
Mr. Steve, I'm sorry, but if you'd be so kind, Uncle Henry, he's yours. He lives in room 1. We've been taking care of him. He's been so good to us. Oh, dear Lord, forgive me. But he comes with the motel. That's it. I mean, after all, Henry, it wouldn't be Pilar without you. You are Pilar. Come on, girls. Let's go.
Diego, you know women. Never could trust them. No merece la pena. It's not worth the worry. Cabronas. But you know, a part of me really didn't want to go. It was the river holding me back. Or Pilar, the Pilar, la Virgen. I don't need no floating in a swimming pool in Bisbee with those umbrella drinks and pink flamingo floaties. Just drive off. Away you go. Let Pilar hear you say no, but me, I got mi madre del río, la Virgen de mi corazón. I go off, abandon me, just go and leave me be. But me, I got mi madre del río, la Virgen de mi corazón. How could I leave? What was I thinking? I have to wait for Diego. I don't know why I left you a note. You don't read. I know you're coming. But I go put my suitcase away.
I was up on the roof this morning. Couldn't find those leaks. Put coal tar all over the cracks, but it still drips.
Steve, this cleaning is endless. It took me all week just to get grease off the stove. Whew. I wish there was a little more heat in here.
Honey, we're tearing out that gas overhead. We're putting in an Ashley. That's a wood stove, holds in the heat. You're gonna love it. And in 4 minutes, we're gonna meet our first employee.
What? You did not hire her without an interview, did you?
Honey, she's got great references. I called her last employer, the trip advisor in Santa Fe. Said she was always tripping.
We do not need some kind of acid head, okay?
It's my joke, it's my joke. They said she really knows her stuff.
What stuff?
And here she comes.
Hey, I'm late!
Oh, right on time. My name's Thibodeau, and this here's my honey, Sue
Oh,
Ann.
howdy. Oh, you lucky folks. This here's the place. The mountains right there, the river.
So, can you flip a burger? Beef's the thing.
Sir, Tippy's the name, and I only put mushroom burgers. There's no eating the four-footeds over here. You know, Mother Nature's gonna crack down on you hard, and your arteries are gonna close down. You're in New Mexico. We're alternative. Lighten up, man.
All right, Miss Tippy. Mushroom burgers. We'll give it a whirl. I like your spirit.
That's mighty sensitive of you. Well, I'm a veg, and if that's not okay, then I'm out of here.
Veg. Okay, you got any other recipes?
Steve, this is beef country.
Sue Ann, it's a new era. You're the lady out.
How about beans and chili? I know that's big out here. You throw in some tacos with TVP beef substitute. That's soy, they'll never know. You smother it in chili, you smother everything in chili except for the oatmeal and the buckwheat pancakes.
All right, Miss Tippy, that sounds like a culinary adventure. Well, you ladies talk recipes. I'm going back to the roots. Oh, and if Uncle Henry comes in, give him some breakfast.
Poor guy, dumb.
Yeah. It's not every day you get the oldest Pilar on your doorstep, but we're going to take good care of that hombre. I'll see you on the roof.
We gotta get this place clean.
Steve and I cleaned all last week.
Well, so in the Department of Health, they're particular. You gotta overdo it.
And how do you know?
All the places I worked, I did a bar in New York. I got a bartender's license, and then I worked at this Mexican place in Los Angeles where I cooked eggs in the morning. You know, eggs are okay. I really like the restaurant work. It's a great way to meet people, and you make a few bucks. You head off for the hills because nature's the best boss.
Are you for real?
Oh yeah, you can just walk outside that door and feast on the high desert. The plants talk to you.
They do.
Yeah, of course. You just gotta listen. And I mean, when you're out there, you don't need as much because you can eat the sky. But the beauty of nature here, it uplifts you.
Well, I think it's pretty.
Oh, pretty. Whoa, baby, look out that window. That's feldspar. That rose color in the canyon walls. Come on, close your eyes. Hear that river, that jade green beauty. That's the Rio Grande. It's right there. It's just a 5-minute walk from your roadside cafe. You could ride that water witch all the way to Mexico if you can stay upright.
You write poetry?
No, that's work. I wipe counters and look at stars.
So you're telling me I could just go out there and eat sky?
Well, now there's the edibles. You got yucca, and horsetail roots, and rocks.
You can't eat rocks.
Well, I'm just kidding, lady. I get myself a rabbit and skin it and cook it slow over my fire, pull up a stone or a log and yum.
But aren't you vegetarian?
Well, when I'm in the wild, I go for whatever nature offers. You can't be picky when there's no grocery store. You gotta check the ideals, adapt.
You know, I've never been camping.
Oh, never been camping.
No. Steve keeps saying we're gonna go, but then he gets a deal going. He says, coming from a small town in Arizona, he's a nobody, and he's gotta be a somebody, so you gotta work it. And that's always. He talks about all these great camping spots, but at night, he comes home and goes to sleep. I live in Snoresville.
Well, honey, all that nookie stuff, that's between you and him. It sounds like you gotta turn on the feathers and the music. You know, girly stuff, lower the lights, get the music going. But lady, you've never been camping?
No. When I grew up in Carlton, Kansas, people don't go camping. They go to church and church socials.
Oh, so you're still expecting church socials?
No, Steve doesn't go to church, and I haven't been to church since I left Kansas.
Since you got on that train?
Yeah, since I got on that train. How'd you know? I came out to Santa Fe to help my cousin at her antique store. I just thought New Mexico was the prettiest place with the mountains and the river and the sky and things. And then one day, Steve walked into the store.
And bingo.
And bingo! It was a small ceremony. Our parents came out. He still has to get me a ring.
You know, it reminds me of this bingo guy I knew once. He had a Harley. We toured the world on that motorcycle.
The world?
Well, not really. We rode out to Sausalito to his houseboat, and then we played bingo.
Tippy, you've done it all.
No, girl, I'm just getting started. You know, you're not in Kansas anymore. I say let's hit the poppies.
I like poppies.
I do too. It's a nice, gentle high. Maybe we can get you some ruby slip
To go camping?
No, to play, you and me.
You know in the movie those get her back to Kansas?
Well, these are gonna be backward slippers. These are gonna get us out. I'm talking camping stove and sleeping bag and my little gun. You wanna go? You wanna eat at my Star Diner?
Where's that?
Well, it's out there, kiddo. Just the sage, the stars, and you with some nice roasted rabbit and tasty yucca pods.
I gotta think about it.
What think about? What's to think about?
I gotta tell Steve.
Oh, we'll never get there like that.
Like what?
Like asking permission. You just go. Maybe leave a note. Come on, Suanne. Meet the star people. Cassiopeia, Orion. It's now or never, girl.
Just you and me?
Just you and me and all the stars you can eat.
That's big. That's a lot.
It's as big as you want to make it. Well, I mean, we could just walk down to the river tonight for starters.
No, Tippy, I want to go all the way.
To the Star Diner.
To the Star Diner.
Oh, woohoo, baby, you got guts! Oh, tomorrow we head off for the hills. It's our little secret, okay? Pinkies.
Pinkies.
Ooh, girls with secrets? That means trouble. Problemas.
That's right.
It must be about amor. I can tell by looking in your eyes. You, what's your name? I think I could fall in love with you. Tippy, can you get me some coffee, por favor? But I know I'd be asking for it if I fell in love with you. I can feel it in my bones. And someplace else too. In my huevos.
Whatever that is,
Yeah.
mister, you got it.
They know for sure. I'd get burned real good. Pero ay, mi corazón, qué aventura.
That's me, Aventura for sure.
Yeah, you're not like my favorita Suanne here. She's my flower, mi florecita. You're not like those other switcheroonies, turncoats that left me here for Bisbee. Tell me, what's your secret?
We promise not to tell.
Oh, then I can't tell you my secret. Gracias for the coffee.
Come on, Suanne. Help me take out the trash. We got preparations to do.
You got it.
This cafe business is like the river. I worry for Steve and Suanne. Spring and summer, everything's happening. Dinero flowing. Fall, winter, ay Dios mío. Nada. I hope Diego comes soon. I don't know. I'm waiting. Well, I'll listen for him.
Dang flat roofs! We're gonna put an end to these things. This would never happen in Arizona. You'd be up the creek. Suanne, you look at this newspaper insulation. Well, guess you work with whatever you got. No fiberglass those days. Hey, Suanne, wake up. Hand up a 1x4.
Coming up, General Steve.
You know, honey, we ought to make a museum out of this place. If business doesn't start happening, we got to make it happen somehow.
Steve, we're out from nowhere.
These days, people are looking for nowhere. This used to be the stopping place for the stagecoach. Honey, another string. Toss it up, please. Yes, sirree. Those were the days. You got a change of horses before heading for the river. And then it was haul the mail across the Carson into Taos. Yep, those were the days. Honey, the power drill, can you bring it up?
Hey, you should really think about starting one of those stagecoach rides with fake guns and robbers and Wild West stuff.
That's it! You're a genius! Jazz up the place. That'll get the tourists in. Hey, what about an art gallery? Jane girl, will you toss that baby up here?
You guys are making so much noise I can't sleep.
Sorry, Uncle Henry.
I'm gonna be in room 1 if you need me. Let's
Steve.
go.
Was that the right one?
You know, You're doing everything right.
You're just saying that. All I've done is move some pieces of wood.
It's the way you do it. Kind of graceful.
I wish you'd come in. Supper was ready an hour ago.
Come on up. This place is so inspirational. And you know, I don't tell you enough. It's a whole lot better with you around.
Oh, Steve. Have you ever done a roof before?
Nope. Relying on logic. You know, Sue Ann, somehow this place is gonna work out. We're gonna get this roof fixed, slanted, no more leaks.
Sure, Steve.
And we're gonna get people in these here beds, in this here motel.
Oh, Steve.
And we're gonna prune that orchard, get people in that cafe.
You really think so?
With Tippy's good mushroom burgers.
You said mushroom burger in my ear. That felt funny.
What, you don't like mushroom burgers in your ear?
No, Steve, silly. It's wet and it's cold out here.
Oh, and you're gonna make amazing pies from the orchard.
My mom likes my pies.
Everybody's gonna like your pies. They're gonna come from miles around.
That's a lot of pies.
Pies are gonna be flowing out the door.
I still think you need hamburgers on the menu.
Sure, honey. And we'll top those pies with whipped cream. Everybody's dream.
Steve, you're squeezing me really hard.
Oh, you're so squeezable.
Steve, we're out here on the roof. Everyone can see anyone driving by.
That's it. That's what we need. Love making on the roof. Only in Pilar. Love making with a view. That's what we need. The Dovecot Suite.
Steve, you're so silly.
No, really. Come on up. Snuggle up.
What? I'm not some kind of trapeze artist.
Come closer.
Steve, I can't. There's no room. There's all this stuff.
Well, let me put my jacket down.
Steve, you are so crazy. I mean, it is cold. I am freezing. Everyone's driving by. I am not some kind of foldable card table. I'm a girl.
Oh, you are such a girl. I say we get down and go warm up in room 3.
Well, I'll say.
Oh, I completely forgot. I gotta call SBA. Late fees mounting. We're behind in payments. I'll meet you later.
Steve, later.
Honey, they'll work with us, but I gotta keep talking to them. Keep the money guys happy.
Why does he do this? These days he has so much come on, but wants to sandwich me between 2 1x4s out here in front of the whole world. And 30 seconds later, it's back to SBA. What am I? All I do is mop the floors, take out the trash, make pies. I'm gonna be making pies forever. And who is gonna come eat my pies out here in the middle of nowhere land, right? It's just more, pull up that stringer, toss up that drill. I hardly even know him these days. Gosh darn it, I deserve more. I need to live too. Doing it.
Doing what?
Coming up, I was just slow because of the pack.
Hey, what pack? There aren't any coyotes around.
Tippy, the brand new pack on my back.
Suey, and it was a joke, a pun.
A pun?
Pun, hun, pun.
Tippy, you're really funny, Tippy.
I got my pack on my back and I sure need a snack.
But I stepped on a tack.
Do you want some more?
Oh, maybe just a little. That's strange. I am Not on this earth.
Where are the magic bars?
Magic bars, like in jail? Oh, no, you mean on the brass rail or the Cowtown ballroom. They were just up the street from where I grew up, but I never...
Joanne, what are you talking about? You got a funny mind, lady. Me thinks you're stoned to the bone.
Stoned to the funny bone. You tipped me off, Tippy.
You took me over, Joanne.
You want the magic bar? Okay, yeah, just a little. Ooh, don't you love how coconut butter and chocolate squished together? It reminds me of these things we used to make for church suppers, but we called them gooey louies.
Oh, gooey Louie, really? That's a kick. You know, it reminds me of this guy, Louie, I knew once. We went to Baja together. I couldn't get rid of him, but holy shitters, could he ever raise my temperature?
I hear Baja can get really hot.
Right on, Sue-Ann. You want some more?
No, I shouldn't. I think if I did, I'd have to ask you to sit on me and hold me down to this hillside.
Sure thing.
Tippy, you know when Steve gets me all excited?
Yeah, that's called turned on, girl.
Turned on, right. So, when Steve gets me all turned on, it feels like, I don't know how to describe it. It feels like when butter starts to melt on hot pancakes and the maple syrup's poured on.
And you're the pancake.
Exactly! Sex is hot pancakes and maple syrup. Sex. Don't you love that word? I mean, it comes at you like little arrows. Sex, zing.
I like that zing, girl.
But that's Steve. I'm zingless. These days, it's do this, do that, no time, a kiss on the cheek, maybe. At night, he comes home and goes to sleep, and in the morning, SBA.
Well, you gotta wake him up, zing him, tell him that he's hot butter and maple syrup on pancakes. You know, men gotta have it spelled out. Roll him in those pancakes if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but Tippy, I have this pie fear. I see myself surrounded by pies, up to my eyes, never leaving the kitchen, married to the oven. If this thing gets going, am I just Mrs. Oven?
Hey, no! You got me, kiddo. I can make pies fly.
You can?
Yeah, you got me flying pies. You got Steve flipping burgers.
I left Steve a note.
Oh, no. No, you didn't. You didn't tell him where we were, did you?
No.
Okay, because this is our woman-to-woman time. You know, we got to do a ritual or something. Yeah, that's what we got to do. A ritual. Tomorrow, we're going to head out into those hills, and you and me, we're going to hang out.
Hang out?
Yeah, hey, you and me, Sue-Ann, together. We got to get the blessing of the mother.
I love my mother.
Oh, come on, stand up, Sue-Ann. This mother, the Mother Earth. Feel the dirt?
Gritty.
Not on your face, silly. Hold it up to the sky. Thank you, Father Sky. Thank you, Mother Earth.
Tippy, I feel it. Like I can hear the trees talking to me. Like the dirt's vibrating in my hands. Like I feel tree. Like my toes are growing down into the earth, past the rocks and the roots and the dirt stuff, and the cactus that's still stuck in my shoe and I can't get out and my fingers are green.
Sue-Ann, that's poetical.
Sometimes.
Oh, kiss the air. It's all around you, in sand and sun and wind.
I love you, Tippy.
Oh, I love you, Sue-Ann. It's a coyote. I gotta lay down.
Well, I'm gonna lay up.
Sue-Ann, you're funny.
I'm not.
Oh, okay, sorry. You're not.
I'm not.
I found the note that Sue-Ann left for Steve in the cafe. I showed it to Steve, but he just laughed. He said, they'll be back tomorrow. Well, tomorrow came and went. It's 2 days already and still no sign. Ay, well, it's too bad Diego was not here. He could talk to ghosts. He would find them. Ay, well, I'm going to go look for Diego.
Oh, this is a nice this one. Geez, it's so plump. It's gonna be delicious when it's done. I can't believe you did that.
Did what?
Shot that.
I could hardly believe myself.
Oh, you did it, girl.
Sugar, I could have sworn it was the real thing.
It was real. For your first time shooting a gun, you got real lucky.
I thought it should be a rabbit.
No, this is better. Rabbits are scrawny.
Next time, rabbit.
No, this is now. And now is now, and now is the best.
Tippy, I couldn't believe the ground we covered. I mean, going through all that sage was so scratchy and it was almost dark. And the boulders, I could have thought they were going to roll right out from under me.
Not like that, woman. Don't spread the
The
cold.
view, nothing like in Kansas, clear across the whole Rio Grande Valley.
Woman, while you're talking, could you pass me the plate?
Tippy, how do you know so much? Like how to take out all the feathers and pull out the buckshot?
Well, my dad always wanted a son, so we'd go shooting every Sunday. We cleaned and gutted and plucked our birds right out in the field.
Oh, it smells so good. Can't I just have a yucca pie?
No, you want to wait.
Oh, but I'm so hungry. I could just faint.
Oh, hold on, girl. We also got sauteed cattail shoots coming up. This is gourmet wild.
I still got river muck on my shoe. I don't think it's ever gonna come off.
Huh?
And it kind of stinks.
That's a sign you've been somewhere. From the river to the mesa top, you've done it all.
But Tippy, we're so far from everywhere and everyone. I don't think Steve could ever find us. Hey, we're hanging out.
We're doing it, Sue Ann. We're hanging. You and me. We're in my star diner, table for two. You see it there, Cassiopeia? Well, I got a song for you, girl. Out here all alone, it's like being at home. Got my star diner, couldn't be any finer. Take the star to the left, take the trail to the right. Meet me at Star Diner tonight. Star Diner, Star Diner, Star Diner, Star Diner. Always a seat for you. The fire burns hot, the company's a rock. It's such a high, the menu's in the sky. No reservations lit by starlight. Meet me at Star Diner tonight. Star Diner, Star Diner, Star Diner, Star Diner. Always a seat for you. We got an old roast chick, turning on a stick. Sagebrush on the side, hot yucca fries. When you think you are lost, you really are here. Remember Star Diner so near. Star Diner, Star Diner, Star Diner, Star Diner. Always a seat for you. Aw, Tippy. I'm gonna write about this in my diary. That song, every rock we climbed, that part where I fell down the ravine into the cactus. Ocotillo.
Into the Ocotillo, and when the Ocotillo thorn got stuck in my ankle and you had to pull me up.
By your red bandana.
By my red bandana. I was falling off the mesa. I was gonna die.
But you didn't die, girl. You lived. You're a gun-shooting mountain climber.
Tippy, I see something.
Well, I see it too. It looks like company.
I hope it's not Steve.
Well, he can just stay for dinner.
I got a funny feeling.
Hey, steady now. Remember, you know how to shoot a gun.
Little ladies, put the guns down. We don't need no gun bunnies out here. This is Sheriff McCoy speaking. I'm here to inform you that you're trespassing on private land. And that's no wild duck you got roasting there. By the smell of it, I'd say you got yourself somebody's fine egg layer. Looks like your night out in the wild landed you right in somebody's back 40. There's no fires outside the camping area. Next time you want to go on a pilgrimage, you make sure you stay on Forest Service land and get yourselves a permit and invite me to dinner. Meantime, ladies, you got business with me. Move out.
These words can go harmfully from the cold
on his dying bed at the close of day. He'd wasted time upon his brow, and the shadow clouds were gathering now. He thought of his home and his friends so nigh. Oh, the cowboys gathered to see him die.
Tippy, you had a 50 in your wallet. Amazing. All I had was a 10 I snatched from the cash register. You always carried that much.
Yeah, from traveling to Mexico, you gotta be ready to bribe.
If only it had worked. I do not like being here.
Yeah, I don't either. The sheriff's really straight up.
Where's that chicken?
Oh, that chicken. Oh, it breaks my heart. It was a perfect bird and perfect fire. The skin crackling, smelling like all those good things.
I bet the sheriff ate that chicken.
Oh, the nerve. He just comes up and reads us off.
I did say little ladies.
Little lady, so condescending.
Awfully nice of him to get us blankets.
I see him. He's looking at us.
What else does he have to do?
Well, yeah, we're the only thing happening in here. We're a big deal. You know, they should write a book about us and get it turned into a movie called Chicken in the Rough.
Tippy, I'm so hungry. And I'm in jail just for eating? The world is so messed up. People should share their food. I do not want to stay here all night.
Well, it's a free motel.
Yeah, but these benches are really hard. I don't think I could sleep. I'm not a criminal. I miss Steve. He's got this firm, decisive way about him and keeps things clear. I like clear. And right now I feel fuzzy and stupid.
Well, just think. People just like us go to jail every day. Good night.
Tippy,
I'm listening.
you know, if you ever went away, I'd miss you so. You make me feel alive and awake.
Suey and I traveled the world with you. Hey, when did Steve say he was coming with the money?
I don't know. Uncle Henry said he was up north getting a load of firewood.
Swell.
Tippy, the sheriff said poaching and trespassing. What do you think that penalty is?
Hey, don't worry. This place is like Mexico. Money talks.
Not really, not with this sheriff.
Well, I just want my rabbit gun back.
Hey, I'll talk to him in the morning.
Thank you, sister. Good night.
Híjole, the whole village is talking. That stinko pinko sheriff, he's got a rock for a head. I don't know. Me and Diego, we got a secret. But you can't keep secrets forever. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do something about this business. Okay. Ay, bien, Diego. We prospected. I'm in love. I'm in love with those two senoritas. Heck, where I'm going, I don't need money. Now you know the secret. Can I trust you? Huh? You better. Yeah, I better. Okay. Perdóname. I got a delivery to make.
Ladies, you have got yourselves in hot water. Where I come from, we say you're pissing in your own box.
Sir, if you don't mind, we got family.
We all got family. I got born, you got born, we all got born. What I'm saying is...
We made our call. They're coming any minute now.
Nice. So is Santa. Look, I am well aware of... Sir, apologies for the lack of furniture. We got bare bones here. Low budget. Sheriff McCoy?
I'll stand, thank you.
So you related to these ladies?
We're married.
I'm talking to the gentleman. And this other one?
She's the chef at our cafe. Makes a mean mushroom burger.
I'm allergic.
But I got lots of kinds.
Stop snaking around, sir. These girls are in for trespassing and stolen
Hey,
property.
but you ate that chicken!
Little lady, do we need to make a hullabaloo out of this?
Tippy, please.
It's simple according to the magistrate. Trespassing, stolen property, pointing your gun at an officer of the law. These here violations mount up to $1,000.
Sir!
Sheriff
Sheriff
McCoy.
Sheriff McCoy, look, we're just getting started out here. You like coffee?
Who don't? But this weren't my chicken or my land, and this ain't my first rodeo neither.
It was me who shot the chicken. I should go to jail.
Suanne!
You're in jail, lady.
I'll be a son of a bitch. McCoy.
John Law.
I never thought I would see the day.
You son of a bitch.
You lying snake in the grass.
You old hard ass.
You scrawny varmint.
Where you been all my life?
Well, guess I've been hiding from you, McCoy.
Man. Lukenbach, Texas.
You got it, Waylon and Willie, and when Miss Petty there at the school.
Skinny old crow made a hornet look cuddly.
Well, you pulled her skirt down.
You grabbed all her blackboard erasers.
And if I remember, you poured them down the well.
You put that skunk in her desk.
Yeah, and they closed the school for a week.
You jackass.
Boy, I tell you, buddy, you got me in a lot of trouble.
I'd hate your guts up for your ma's good cooking.
Oh, Ma's good cooking, God bless her heart.
Oh, hell. We didn't have a pot to piss in. Your ma saved us, remember?
Yeah, but you had that scrawny little yeller cat, meow, 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 that you taught to climb a ladder, and you won that fucking county pet prize. Remember? I was so pissed jealous.
Dadgummit, you crazy old hound of a Doberman, you said it was all operatic. Couldn't get him to sing, though. Not one note.
Yeah, that son of a bitchin' dog, I tell you what. But, McCoy, why the fuck what are you doing with these women?
John Law, $1,000.
$1,000, McCoy?
What's going on here? What are you doing with those girls? You stinko, pinko, chingao, sheriff. What are you doing with these girls? You need money? I got dinero. I got $1,000 here. You better not touch those girls porque you're gonna be debajo la tierra, under the ground, or my name is not Henry Morales Jones Garcia Maestas for nothing. We shoot snakes here. Dead.
Close that box, Mr. Henry. Step down off your high horse. I just need something.
McCoy, 400 at a cow. You fucker.
Nah, John Law. You keep your cow. Damn it. I owe you. Owed you for years. Your family kept us going. Your mom kept me alive. Look, I just got to keep the lights on, the magistrate quiet, and throw in a chicken for those neighbors. I say a cool 200.
200 nada más.
You shake his hand, that's Uncle Henry. You gotta stay straight with him, McCoy.
Yeah, well, very good. Muy bueno.
Hey, and the coffee's on me, everybody. McCoy, I'll see you at the county fair.
You girls are pretty girls.
money's in the bank.
Oh, Steve, don't worry. It's nothing. I just want to be able to come here and have coffee con mi tipi.
Steve, sitting in that jail, thinking about being under the stars and toking with Tippy.
Hey, Miss Suanne, why drive when you can fly?
Viva la mota!
I felt like I could see in. Like I was a tree and I'm never gonna blow over.
That's poetry, girl.
And I think I thought I would out there blow over, but I got roots.
You can put that in your book.
She's one sure shooter.
And Steve, with that gun in my hand, I can get supper. I can take care of you.
I'm proud to know a woman who can handle a gun.
I'm proud of you, Steve. The way you figured all of this out here in the Pilar wilderness. Starting up a whole civilization, a business, a roof. Hey, I'm gonna buy those neighbors a whole new chicken at the market.
Honey, they don't want a dead chicken.
Steve, can I tell you something? Tippy, you're gonna have to help me out.
I'm
You
listening.
go, girl. Steve, you're the butter and maple syrup on my hot pancakes. Tippy, I said it, I did it.
Sue Ann, where you been all my life? You're something else. You're my kind of funny pancake.
Steve, talk to me some more.
I'll talk to you forever.
Just say te amo.
I say what he says. I gotta come up for air. Don't leave me, girl.
Steve, that's it. Where I come from, we like it hot.
Arriba!
Hey, you lovebirds! Don't just stand here eating up the room. Share this.
What?
You know, you're just busy getting it on, but you should celebrate and have a party.
A party?
A love party, Mr. Steve. Go all out. We'll get a cake and prizes. Decorate the whole place. It's called renewing your vows.
I like that concept.
I do too. Because Tippy, we're celebrating with our whole new family. All of you.
Jumbo, yes, sir. You're my best man.
Oh, I'll be proud to do that, buddy. If I get to kiss the bride.
Oh, one kiss.
Deal. All right.
¡Una fiesta! ¡Viva la fiesta! ¡Para todos!
Tippy said go all out, Steve.
Wow, honey.
Wow is the way that I feel. I mean, last year in Santa Fe doesn't count. I know our parents came out and we said the I do's, but I feel like this year, honey, we can say those words for real. I gotta go get my bouquet.
You folks, I am right honored you asked me to hold the Bible and be your blessing minister.
Tippy, will you read the verses I marked? 1 Corinthians 13. I marked
Yeah,
it.
I know, I'm just nervous. Hey, Steve, stop peeking over my shoulder. I know
Hey,
my
y'all.
place.
John Law needs a cup of holy mackerel. Oh, Miss Suanne. You look like my fairy godmother.
John. Oh, John, you're our
Kiss-
best man,
kiss
right,
for
Steve?
Bullseye, Tippy, let's
Yeah.
get this thing rocking.
Tippy, you have the nicest voice. I mean, it sounds like bird song coming up over the canyon.
Oh, thank you, Sue Ann. Write it down somewhere. And John Law, hello. Now you
Hello.
come stand over by
Oh,
Steve and
Tippy, come on, I got a roof to go up to.
I can. What do you think?
Get over there.
All right, I'm just moving.
Remarks. Y'all straighten up. This is your moment. Okay. Now they're abiding three things: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.
See you there!
Miss Ginger.
Girls! Wow, will you look at this
Yeah, we're having a do for Stevenson.
It's our renewal.
Great! So very good of you to join us on our special day. How did you know?
You guys got good timing. I never thought I'd see you again.
Henry, no hug?
Oh, come over here. Oh, Dios mío. Ve poquito de
Ginger, Ruby, get up here, stand with us.
Okay.
Over here by me, Steve has his best man, but I need bridesmaids.
We're honored. Yeah.
Marie, will you have a sit down? We're so pleased to have you.
Hey, my name's Tippy.
that don't mean I'm ditty.
That's so cute. We hauled up from Bisbee. Ginger drove all night.
Yeah, because Ruby slept the whole way, the pisser.
Oh, girl.
Okay, now, if y'all don't mind, we're gonna go on. Now they're invited 3 things. Faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Okay, magic truth time. Steve, do you take this cute little loving lady to be your very own honey bun in all sorts of times, but especially having fun?
I do.
Oh yeah, I helped him write that. He needed a little bit. Okay, Sue Ann, now your poem. Okay. I'm gonna cry. Tippy. Steve, you're as tall as a tree. Steve, you mean so much to me. The wind and the trees, the bark and the leaves with you. I am not lost in the forest. For you, I'll make pies forever. I see the lines out the door now. The Pilar peachy pie line. When the moon is full, you can eat Pilar peachy pie. My, oh my, oh my. And when you eat Pilar peachy pie, any dream you can dream will come true. You can dream away the clouds and hide the moon. You can dream away the times you feel so blue. When the moon is full, you can eat Pilar peachy pie. My, oh my, oh my.
Man, I love it.
Tippy, help me write it. Oh, Lord, here we go. Okay, Sue Ann, do you take this here hunk to be your very own no matter the weather? I do, I believe I do. Oh, well, may you have a beautiful life with this here hunk, and may the river bless you both.
Hold everything. Tippy, my turn. Miss Sue Ann, may I have your hand? No, the serious one. I hope you'll accept this soda can pop top as a symbol of my eternal loyalty to you. And when the crowds start rolling in, I'll get you a rock. But for now, I got a cake to put you on.
Get down, I'm supposed to cut the cake, not squish it. Hey, Sue Ann, you smooch that cake right into Steve's mouth.
Oh, my land. Where's the camera?
All right, Sue Ann, he's flooding your eyes.
I can't breathe. Hey, love, sweet. Hey, I hear that Bisbee's crawling with copper bears.
Oh, you can say hi to that. She's already got 2 of them.
Uncle Henry, take it easy, I'll help you.
Oiga, my people, Mr. Steve. I got a regalo here. Yes, I got a tesoro that gotta go to a certain caballero. You know, that Pico Sheriff McCoy, he got his due. But what's in here is the rest of it is for you.
Uncle Henry.
No, yeah, it's not enough. Okay, mira, okay, come here. I know you're behind on those cafe payments, and business is slower than turtles on a hot day. But it's my dream, my esperanza that you and Sue Ann do good with the cafe. That way I can come there every morning to have coffee. Huh? So, me and my compadre Diego, we prospected over here and made some money, and there's 15,000, 20,000 in there. And this is for you, from both of us. He wants you to have it.
Listen, Uncle Henry, you got whatever you want till the cows come home. And your friend, whoever he is.
For
He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. When snowing can
Miss Ginger, with all this falderall and hee-hawing going on, it's made me realize that you, me, we, one of these days, we should be standing up here. And I've got this little engagement ring here that I made out of paper. I twisted a napkin together when I was a little nervous. And it's a proposal, and I'll be yours if you'll be mine.
Oh, Lord, give me some air.
Here's some ice water.
I got her.
Oh, Ginger, honey, baby.
Ginger, just say yes! Oh, don't yell in my ear! She's fine, Mama!
Is that a yes?
Yes! Yeah, you're my best man, John.
Way to go, John!
Okay, una bebida de salud. ¡El baile! Miss Marie, can I have this dance?
I never thought you'd ask.
Last night, this place was really swinging like the old days. Just like the old days. Me and Diego, under the stars by the willows, counting the fireflies, me holding on to Ana's chichis. Diego with Viola. Ay, mi querida Ana. She was better than strawberry ice cream. And she had these plums. No. Oh, melons. How sweet. Pero ay, Dios mío, qué dolor de cabeza. Too much good time. I need some menudo. Diego and me, we always had menudo. I hope he comes soon. I got some things to tell him.
Uncle Henry, I got an order for you.
Are you gonna order me around?
Henry, it's me. I have to tell you why we came up here. Broke my heart to leave you behind. I couldn't get you off my mind. Night before last, I had a dream I couldn't find you anywhere. I was walking that old Pilar River Road calling, Henry, Henry, like some old La Llorona till I woke myself up. And then I knew you had to be with us in Bisbee. I told the girls we are going to Pilar tomorrow.
I think I heard you that night. It was a full moon?
Yes, a full moon. Remember all the nights we sat on this porch under the full moon?
Oh, every day you were gone, this porch was so empty. And I was every day un poquito más triste without my un poquito.
Well, let's quit that triste life. It's too short for tears. Henry, Tarnation, if you're willing, pack your bags. You're coming to Bisbee.
Marie.
Apologies, you two. Woo! I gotta get my head clear to keep up with that Sue Ann. That's not a bad thing, if you know what I mean. Henry, what's the long face?
Marie's trying to make off with me.
Why, it's a win-win all around.
No, the Virgen knows everything. She told me that Pilar is not Pilar without me. It's like, even now I stare into Marie's blue eyes and I hear La Virgen. Even right now, it's like I got two women fighting over me.
Henry, quit listening to spirits. I'm here, I'm real, and I love you. Now, where's your suitcase?
Oh, Steve, I need a counselor.
Henry, before you were trying to leave. Now, what do I got to do? Take the whole porch end?
Hombre. I'm a big fan of Marie. You know that. But I gotta side with La Virgen on this one.
Steve!
No, listen. Last night, Sue Ann and I, we were talking about historical tours of the place. Not just the cafe, but others. And we talked about you and how people would travel for miles around to hear your stories. You really light the place up. That's an offer. We'd let you go down to Bisbee for a couple weeks in the off season. But for me, I gotta get back to room 3. No, Henry, you're gonna be famous. Famoso.
Ay, que Dios mío. La Virgen knows all. I got mi posición. I can't abandon Steve and Sue Ann to go off and float in a Bisbee swimming pool. I'm gonna be famous. Famoso, you heard him.
Henry Famoso.
Besides, I gotta be here. I gotta be here for Diego. I owe him that.
Diego?
Yeah, he's an old friend of mine. You never met him, but we go way back. Mira, Miss Marie, I really appreciate you driving all this way. Pero por seguro, I gotta be right here when Diego comes.
Hell's bells, I come all this way for nothing? Man, who could predict them? Well, if you gotta stay, you gotta stay. Me, I gotta go. I got a gallery open. But let me know if you change your mind. I can't forget you. You're still in my heart.
I can't forget you either. You're in mine, mi Dulcinea.
Maybe you'll come on one of those vacations.
You bet I'll be thinking on it. Mi corazón, mi sol del cielo, mi luz, mi alma, mi amor.
Oh, Henry.
Pero you're always welcome to come sit on the porch with me for un poquito.
I might just do
Mama, I'm staying. You have my things on the Greyhound. I can't leave my John, Mama.
all right, honey, baby.
Where's Steve and Sue Ann? They're supposed to be running the cafe.
They're heating up room 3.
Oh, but Mom, we gotta go.
There's only gonna be 2 of us.
2? Oh, John and Ginger sitting in the
Stop it! Ruby, now.
Miss Murray, got a little consolation prize for you here. This is just for me stealing your daughter. Ginger, are you ready?
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
All right.
I'm gonna say bye to Mom and Ruby. Just bye. Bye, Mama.
Muddy waters, oh my soul. Muddy waters make me whole. Rise me up from the
You can come visit me
dead.
anytime.
My soul to be. Oh my soul, oh my first my un poquito, my Henry, now my little Ginger, oh my little Ginger.
I'm gonna be fine. You'll come up and see me. I'll always be here, and there's always a place for you and Ruby, maybe, and in John's house. You still have me, Mama. Bye, bye, bye. Where's my John?
John, Miss Ginger, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Going to Taos.
Taos away.
I guess I gotta drive. Let's go.
Well, stay on the road, Miss Ruby. Cuidado.
Steve, I would have been up to say goodbye to everybody, but you plumb wore me out.
Honey, second honeymooners. You'll understand. Room 3 is never gonna be the same.
Oh, I loved last night. All I'll say is you sure know how to land a kiss and stay on the roof. Coffee? And fresh cinnamon rolls?
Yeah, Chippy's bacon.
Tippy. I went over to Tippy's to say thank you for the ceremony and to thank her for just being Tippy. But I opened the door and no one was there. Just a white piece of paper with a note on it that said, "Love you always, T." This one white piece of paper and a feather on one of the orange bedspreads. It smelled like pine and juniper after rain. I looked everywhere and I couldn't find her. Even her truck's gone.
Honey, she'll be back. Just wait and see. She's gonna drive up when she did that first date. Just watch.
Well, I'm gonna hold her in my forever special place.
I say we close the cafe, head back to room 3.
Oh, Steve.
So, I tell you folks, I've been thinking. A woman can't compare to your compadre. My Diego, he was there for me at every turn, every part of my life. Yeah. Huh? Ha. Yeah. Is that you, Diego? Is that you? Huh? We used to make that when we were kids. We would call to each other like that. We would make that sound, ooh, just kids by the river. Oh. Diego, you've been here all along. Why didn't I listen? Why? Ah, que mi corazón. That's him. That's him. Ay, qué chiste. Mi amigo, wait for me. I want to fly with you. Compadre, wait for me. Ahí vengo, este es mi tiempo. Ahí voy, espérame, espera.